Hey everybody, this is just going to be a video to show you guys what I've been up to lately. You can see right here on my monitor I've got a MK3 control panel overlay. These are very hard to come by and very hard to find, and I'd recently bought a decal kit from your main man, not recently, probably about 5 months ago, and these things have been sitting for quite a while, and unfortunately they're not very safe just sitting. They actually will start to deteriorate and come apart. So what I did was, realizing that these things were in danger of just, withering away, I decided to digitally scan them and create it inside the computer so I could have it printed out later on. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the process of what I did. I'm going to turn all the layers off, and this is what I started with, was scanning the backdrop, and then the control layouts, and pretty much just layered everything up. Midway logo, the dragons, the start. I mean, it was just a long, painstaking process of scanning everything in and trying to recreate it the way it looked in the decals. Unfortunately, you can't scan the fade or the shadows, so those I had to do myself using just the options inside of Photoshop. I've always wanted a genuine MK3 control panel, but I also always wanted a MK3 control panel with a 7-button layout with the 2 block buttons, for when I play Street Fighter. So I also created, using this as my base to start from once I got everything scanned in, this is my final product as a 7-button layout. As you can see, I have 2 block buttons here, and so I'm going to have this printed out and switch it out for the control panel that I have on my arcade cabinet right now. And just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about having the real MK3 graphics. I mean, you can see the cracks, the layout, and I don't know if you can see it too well, but the sandstone pattern that they have in here, I mean, it just, you can't replicate it. And the control panel that I had tried to make, you can see after looking at that, it's way off, but it looked good at the time to me, but it's just mainly a placeholder till I get that. And let me show you what I'm talking about, these decals deteriorating. This right here is the backdrop that I got from your main man a while back, and as I was noticing in storage, the corners of this thick plastic laminate that it's adhered to the back to give it some rigidness, and make it durable, was starting to separate on the corners, and unfortunately I just went ahead and had to peel it all the way off because it was pointless. And so and here's how it looks now, and it's very, very thin, and you can tell that it's going to be easily damaged. I'm going to try to use it on another control panel just to make one, and I figure if I put it together and get it behind plexiglass, it'll be a lot safer than it is just sitting loose. You also see these streaks in it. These are where it was rolled up, and the adhesive backing has come loose, and also it might have damaged it or stretched it in some way. I won't be able to tell until I get it laid out on a flat board and see how well it's going to adhere to it, or if it'll even work or whatnot. And but yeah, so these things need to be stored flat and probably in some kind of sealed package. If you've got these laying around, check on them and make sure they're doing all right. And but I'm going to try to go out to the garage here now and cut up a board and put together a control panel real quick to use this stuff up before it gets further damaged. And I do have kids running around my house, so damaging is definitely a possibility. But yeah, that's just showing you guys what's going on, and I'll probably be getting that other control panel printed out and put on here, and I'll do a video showing all that too. Thanks for watching.